Okay, that was the first workout. Wow, I can barely hold my hand up to do this. But let me open the window. Yeah, here. Um, so yeah, it was unbelievable. Like I said, I can't even hold my hand up. I got a little bit nauseous when I was in the sauna, which is very rare for me. I've done this a million times. Um, but I feel like I pushed myself in a way. I did 20 minutes of the elliptical, and then I did 20 minutes of running. So at 6.4 and then 7.0 on the running. So I feel like that worked. That was really good. And then I went into chest and did some some chest, concentrating on the flies, and then I did shoulders. So I think between the shoulders and the chest, I worked too much in the shoulders. So we'll see tomorrow, the next day. Probably I'll be in a lot of pain. And then I did triceps and abs. So I feel like I really like worked it. You know, did good for the first time. I got a little nauseous, like I said, in the whatchamacallit, in the sauna. But you know, it's to be expected. You know, I'm pushing myself, and I think it's important to figure out and do push yourself when you're training and trying to get back into a regime. And you know, I looked at the, you know, when I was running, it was, you know, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, and I looked at it and I said, oh my God, 13 more minutes. But, you know, it will go by. And I think it's important to really set those goals. And I didn't try to do it too much. I think what I'm going to do is build this month in, you know, a great, you know, base. And then the second and third month really push it. And the third month do a lot of weight training, a lot of sculpting, and not sculpting, but like more heavy lifting. So the first like 4 weeks, I think what I'm going to do is just really kind of concentrate on just getting back into it. And I did feel like in the mirrors I'm a little puffy, and you know, but yeah, and this will probably be the last time that I do this. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Okay, so I just got done my first workout. I am telling you, it was not pretty. I guess it was all right. You know, it's not that bad, but it was, yeah, it was quite trying. I can barely lift my shoulders, so which is why I'm leaning against the wall. So I did it all probably in an hour and a half. I ended up going into the sauna and just kind of relieving my body and kind of getting rid of those toxins, because I think that's a really important part to kind of get your skin clean, and you know, with the diet, and make sure that all toxins get out. So I think that's an important thing. I spent 10, 12 minutes in there. After about 7, I started to feel a little oozy, a little, I don't know. Yeah, again, it wasn't pretty. It was a little upset stomach, but got out, did a little, got some water, and then went back in for another like 7 or 8 minutes. So yeah, I feel good. It's the first workout. I wasn't expecting it to be amazing, but you know, you've got to push it. And I really do think I made a plan going in that this is what I was going to do, and I met it. So there you go. I feel great about that. I feel great eating pretty good today. I didn't had a banana, a coffee, a tea, and now I'm just about to have some blueberries and yogurt. Paul's coming over for dinner tonight, so I think I'm gonna make some bone or skinless chicken thighs and do something with that. So low carb, low carb. But again, I'm not gonna go crazy about the low carb for the first 2 weeks. I want my body to get used to it. And then the last few months, I'll just, get really like very, very into it. I think that's important, not to shock your body and be like, I'm going to do everything right now. So as you can see, oh no, I put them away. I was going to say there's chocolates over there. Yeah, I'm not going to get crazy. I think the last 6 weeks, once my body is acclimated, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think the smartest thing to do when you're doing this, and I'll do another video on this. I think the smartest thing to do is to not go full tilt boogie right away. Your body, it shocks your body too much. I think I will cut back on the bread, but probably the first 2 weeks, I might have a sandwich or two every other day, something like that, so that I don't feel so, jolted in that system. So there you have it. So, we're starting a new 2017. Here we go. Thank you. Talk to you soon.